potential water quality impacts of coal ash storage, specifically the December 22, 2008 incident at the Tennessee Valley Authority's power generation facility in Kingston, Tennessee. This hearing continues what is becoming an all too familiar refrain from the Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure, the declining state of our nation's infrastructure. While public and private utilities have safely operated approximately 600 coal ash sites for decades with only a few documented failures, it is important to recognize that this spill directly impacted more than 40 property owners. Homes were rendered uninhabitable, water mains and gas lines had ruptured, and nearby neighborhoods had to be evacuated. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but it's my sincere hope that what has occurred at the Kingston coal ash disposal site was an isolated incident. Since the spill, it's become evident that the Tennessee Valley Authority and the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation must do a better job of inspecting coal ash storage facilities. Indications of small leaks at the Kingston facility were detected as far back as 2003, yet it's unclear what corrective actions took place to reinforce the dikes that impound the coal ash. I would like to hear the witnesses elaborate on what steps were taken between 2003 and the date of the spill to strengthen the impoundment structure. In this case, an ounce of prevention may have proven to be a pound of cure. Had the Tennessee Valley Authority and Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation taken corrective action and made a minimal investment at that time of the initial leak, then perhaps we would not have had almost an $850 million problem. I believe the Tennessee Valley Authority has traditionally been a good steward of the environment and one of the more accountable federal agencies. After all, most of its employees, including CEO Tom Kilgore, reside within the Tennessee Valley Authority and are all directly impacted by the actions taken by the agency. It appears this bill is a failure of the Tennessee Valley Authority and the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation to adequately inspect the Kingston facility and take the appropriate corrective action. Additional laws or federal regulations would probably not have prevented this terrible accident. New laws and regulations will not replace homes, family treasures, heirlooms, and other personal property lost as a result of the Kingston spill. Even if coal ash was regulated under Subtitle C of the Resource Conservation and Recovery Act, it's unlikely this spill would have been prevented. In fact, the Environmental Council of the States recently reiterated its position that the states, not the federal government, should be responsible for the regulation of coal ash as a non-hazardous waste. The Clinton administration in May 2000 determined that fossil fuel combustion waste should not be regulated as hazardous waste. In addition, in 2006, the EPA also determined that mercury is retained by the resulting coal combustion residues and is unlikely to be leached at the levels of environmental concern. When managed properly, coal combustion waste can be beneficially reused for construction materials used in our highways, bridges, buildings, and other infrastructure projects. This reuse has resulted in significant economic, social, and environmental benefits. However, this is little comfort for those property owners impacted by the Kingston spill who have sacrificed a great deal and in some cases have forfeited their homes and other irreplaceable memories to this accident. I thank you, Madam Chairman, for holding this hearing, and I look forward to the testimony of the witnesses. I yield back.